We can do Emily's, the coach's interview at the half, too, if you want. Okay, yep. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to UW Superior Women's Basketball here on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV, where it's the pregame show sponsored by National Bank of Commerce as the Yellow Jacket women's basketball team closing out the regular season home portion of the schedule, taking on Crown College here at the Mertz in Superior. This is Matt Johnson bringing you all the play-by-play as the Yellow Jackets closing out, like I said, the home portion of the regular season here. Still a possibility that the Yellow Jackets could be home for the forthcoming UMAC Conference Tournament. We'll talk more about that as the broadcast moves along. But the Yellow Jackets coming in this contest against Crown tonight, sitting at 13-10 overall, 9-3 in the UMAC. That ties them for first place with Northwestern and Bethany Lutheran with 2 games left here in the regular season. Emily Carpenter in her 3rd season at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program, sitting at 41-33 in her Yellow Jacket coaching career. UWS, unfortunately, though, coming off of a loss last time out, had their 2-game winning streak snapped in the process during a 68-58 loss to Bethany Lutheran on Saturday here at the Mertz. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets took a 12-10 lead after 1 before the Vikings outscored UW Superior 21-17 in the second, on the way to taking a 31-29 lead into the intermission. UWS came out strong to start the third quarter, surging to a 50-44 lead following a 3-point play by Elsa Olsen with 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the frame, but Bethany Lutheran took command from there, outscoring the Jackets 6-0 over the final 2 minutes to send the game into the fourth quarter even at 50 apiece. And in the fourth, the Vikings continued to dominate, eliminating the Yellow Jackets to 2 of 12 shooting while knocking down 11 of 12 shots from the free throw line to outscore the Yellow Jackets 18-8 in the frame and therefore pull away for the win. As a team, the Yellow Jackets shot 40.7% from the field and committed 18 turnovers on the way to taking the loss. Individually, the Yellow Jackets were paced by Elise Beston with 15 points on 6 of 16 shooting. Olsen, meanwhile, added 14 points on 4 of 9 shooting, while Charlotte Furstel had a double-double with 12 points and 11 rebounds while making 6 of 11 shots in the contest. Meanwhile, Crown comes into this game tonight at 4-19 overall, 3-9 in the UMAC. That ties them for 6th place with North Central. Dave Peterson in his first season at the helm of the Crown program. They're coming off of an 82-56 win over Northland College on Saturday at the Athletic Center down in St. Bonifacius, Minnesota. In that contest, the Polars jumped out to a 26-6 lead after 1 before outscoring the Lumberjills 20-17 in the second and 23-11 in the third to take a 69-34 lead into the fourth quarter. As a team, Crown shot 47% from the field and had 3 players score in double figures, led by Braylee Reimer with 21 points and 12 rebounds. She also had 12 rebounds and 9 assists while making 8 of 14 for the game. Isabel Sager, meanwhile, had 18 points and 9 rebounds on 9 of 12 shooting. Kaylee Glasgow, meanwhile, came off the bench to score 12 points, while Sydney Cotton finished with 10 points in 24 minutes of game time for the Polars as well. So that's where the 2 teams stand here heading into this contest here from the Mertz in Superior, the regular season home finale for UWS against Crown here this evening. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break and come back with more of our pregame show, including a conversation with Yellow Jacket head coach Emily Carpenter. That's coming up in about a minute or so. This is Yellow Jacket women's basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Matt Johnson now joined by Yellow Jacket head coach Emily Carpenter and coach final home game of the season. It feels kind of weird, at least the regular season. It feels kind of weird to be saying that right now, but because time certainly seems to have flown by. But yet here we are, logjam at the top of the standings. We can talk more about the importance of these next two games in regards to that in a moment here. But yeah, it's been kind of an up and down last couple of weeks for you guys. A tough loss against Bethany Lutheran on Saturday, a game that you guys got up by 6 late in the third quarter, and it seemed like things were going pretty well, and then everything just kind of caved in on you. I just want to get your feelings about how things unfolded in that last about 12 minutes plus against Bethany Lutheran on Saturday.
Yeah, these last couple of games, we've kind of had the lead in the third quarter, beginning of the fourth, and kind of just haven't really been able to execute down the stretch and kind of just finish out those games strong. Haven't been shooting the greatest come the fourth quarter these last couple of games, so that's obviously been a big factor for us. And, these last couple of practices, we really try to, up the pressure in terms of, we're up down the stretch. We don't need to speed ourselves up, create more pressure on us, play timid, which I feel that's kind of what we did in that Bethany game, just kind of stood around a lot, kind of just trying to force things up with 8 seconds or less on the shot clock, some unforced turnovers, and just saying, know that every team is going to, especially if you're down in the fourth quarter, the opponent is going to up their intensity, so we have to be able to match that and just continuing to do what we do well. And hopefully now come the last couple regular season games and into playoffs, we can really execute, come down the line. So.
I mean, we know now that you can get points from Elsa, and we know you get points from Elise. Obviously, those two have been scoring a lot, especially lately for you. They were both in double figures against Bethany Lutheran on Saturday. But one player who had a really strong game, despite how frustrating the loss was Charlotte Firstel. I know she had a bit of an offensive scuffle at the beginning of the year. I guess I'll call it. She wasn't scoring as many points as she did last year. But these last few games, she seems like she's turned it on. She's beginning to find her space a little bit down low and starting to get some points up on the board for you.
Yeah, she's definitely picked up the intensity and just physicality, I think, and being aggressive. Coming these last couple stretches, I think she knows what she needs to do for this team, and she's really put her mindset to that. Obviously, she's had 2 back-to-back double-double games, which has been huge for us. So she's just been really physical. We've been really practicing at practice. Just her, but also our other posts, just really focusing on paint touches. We need to have that presence down low, and she's really taken that to herself and showing that the type of player that she is for this team, and that she was, last year and beginning of the year, and really just trying to finish out the conference season strong for us, and that's exactly what she's been doing.
And talk about the importance of these last 2 games. Obviously, like I said, there's a logjam up on top. It's you guys, Northwestern and Bethany Lutheran. All you guys have the same record. You're coming down to it now. The top 4 course make the UMAC tournament. You guys are starting it out with Crown here tonight, and then you have finished out the regular season against Morris. Those are going to be 2 very big important games to determine who gets those top seeds in those home games to the semifinals, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tough stretch. It's all neck and neck. Obviously, we win 2 games, we're good. Like I've told the girls that, like, we win 2 games, we don't need to then focus on if someone else needs to lose for us to get in. We just got to take care of business. 2 games in, and if we win both of the games, obviously we have a share of the conference title, and obviously that is our goal. Yes, maybe can't win it outright at this point, but just knowing that we still want to have a share. Honestly, I don't know what all the what the tiebreakers are or anything like that. I think we'll definitely know more after tonight's game against Crown. So obviously, hopefully, we can get a win tonight against Crown, and I think that would put us in a lot better standings going into Saturday's game, because some of the other teams in our conference, Northwestern's got some they played Northland, they played a couple of the other easier teams, so they probably aren't going to lose. Bethany and Morris are tonight, which is a huge game. Obviously, Morris wins that, then Saturday is going to be even tougher for us. But just knowing that we got to win 2 games, and we just got to focus on us and taking control of what we can control.
Those are the words of Yellow Jacket head coach Emily Carpenter here, as UWS taking on Crown here in their regular season home finale here for the 2024-25 campaign. And we'll jump into our starting lineups for the 2 teams, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. Starting in the backcourt for the Yellow Jackets, 5'10" senior from Black River Falls, Wisconsin, Katie Dobson. She comes into today's game averaging 9.6 points per outing. Starting at forward, 6'3" sophomore from Plain, Wisconsin, Charlotte Firstill. She averages 6.8 points per game on the campaign. Starting at guard, 5'7" junior from Somerset, Wisconsin, Mackenzie Lesha. She comes in tonight's game averaging 7.6 points per game. Starting at guard, 5'3" senior from Ewan, Michigan, Elise Besson. She's the Yellow Jackets' leading scorer, averaging 15.9 points per game. And rounding out the Yellow Jackets' starting 5'4" junior from Cottage Grove, Minnesota, Elsa Olson. She averages 8.8 points per outing. Meanwhile, for Crown, they will start this way. Starting at guard, 5'6", sophomore from Red Lodge, Montana, Braylee Reimer. She comes in tonight's game averaging 14.3 points per game. She's the Polars' leading scorer this season. Starting at guard, 5'8", sophomore from Grand Meadow, Minnesota, Sydney Cotton. She comes in tonight's game averaging 5.4 points per game. Starting at forward, 5'8" freshman from Hinckley, Minnesota, Brecken Hansen. She comes in the game tonight averaging 4.4 points per outing so far this season. Starting at center, 6' junior from Red Lodge, Montana, Isabel Sager. She averages 7.2 points per game. And rounding out the Polars, starting 5'6" freshman from Doddridge, Arkansas, J.C. Glasgow. She averages 4.4 points per game on the season. So those are starting lineups for the 2 teams, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. A couple of series notes between these 2. The series has been dominated by the Yellow Jackets since their first meeting back on November 16th of 2007. The Yellow Jackets have won 20 of 21 all-time meetings with the Polars. The Yellow Jackets have won the last 4 consecutively, including taking a 56-42 victory in the 2 teams' first matchup this season back on January 29th in St. Bonifacius. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got 13 points from Elise Besson and 12 from Katie Dobson and 10 points from Emily Daler, while Crown was paced by Sydney Cotton with a game-high 17 points. Braylee Reimer also finished in double figures with 10 points. UWS has never lost, by the way, to Crown here at the Mertz, having gone 10-0 all-time against Crown here in Superior. So those are your series notes. The 2 teams are now back out at center court here for the opening tip, sponsored by Bikers Island Inn. It is controlled here. No, it still hasn't been controlled, and now it finally is by the Polars, and we are officially underway between the Yellow Jackets and Crown here. Thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday night for the regular season home finale. Game 2 of our doubleheader. The men's game preceded this one by about 25 minutes, and now the women taking center stage here as Crown going inside, losing the handle on the basketball over there. For Crown was Braylee Reimer. It'll stay with Crown as they pick up the loose ball. 8 seconds to shoot now. Reimer going right side now, flips up a shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebound fought for underneath, and now they'll kick it back out, and we're going to have a whistle, and they're going to call a shot clock violation. The shot clock was inadvertently set back to 20 off of that miss. So it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here as Mackenzie Lesha triggers it in now. And Elsa Olsen will lead the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Katie Dobson now on the high post takes the pass. Backdoor cut from Mackenzie Lesha, and now she fumbles it out of play. Would have had an open layup, but instead she turns it over, and it'll be Crown basketball here. As the pass comes in now, here's Sydney Cotton into the front court now for the Polars. Out on top now, J.C. Glasgow. Going left side now, Cotton picking up her dribble, kicks it back to the left side corner. It's picked up by Reimer. And Reimer now going left side, gets cut off by Firstel. Stamps a pass left side. Brecken Hansen now, right side. 5 seconds to shoot. Sager in the corner. Backdoor cut now from Reimer. Goes up and she lays it in, and Crown takes a 2-0 lead here. Off the bucket by Braylee Reimer. 8:40 remaining, first quarter. Yellow Jackets down by 2 as Charlotte Firstel. We talked about in our pregame. At the top of the key, left side now, Elise Bessinen. 18-foot jump shot from Bessinen is up and good, and Elise Bessinen gets on the board for the first time, and we're tied up 2 apiece here. Into the front court now on the right side. Reimer against Lesha. Goes left side, picks up her dribble. Kicks her right side now for Glasgow. One of 3 Glasgow sisters on this team here for Coach Dave Peterson in his first year. Now on the right side, it's Braylee Reimer. Reimer now coming off the screen by Sager. Picks up her dribble, 4 seconds to shoot. Pass out on top now. Here's Brecken Hansen. She'll go the runner, and that one will come up short. It'll be a shot clock violation against the Polars, and the Yellow Jackets off of their second shot clock violation will put the ball in play, looking to take the lead for the first time. Bessinen will do the honors. And she triggers it in now. And Elsa Olsen for the Yellow Jackets. Into the front court. Pass comes right side. Lesha now on the wing. Bessinen out on top. Kicks it left side now. Katie Dobson into the painted area. Now she crosses over, hands it off for Lesha, right wing. Mackenzie Lesha lining up a 3. That one's off the front rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Sydney Cotton for the Polars. Now Glasgow into the front court. J.C. Glasgow down on the baseline. Kicks a pass out now. Here's Cotton going right at Bessinen. Goes up with a shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Sager picks it up for the Polars. Then has her shot blocked by Firstel. Loose ball picked up now by UWS's Olsen. Now Elsa Olsen turns it over as she dribbled it off of her knee. Loose ball to Crown. Now back to the direction. Here's Glasgow. So we're 3 minutes elapsed. First half. First quarter, in fact. 2 apiece. As here's Reimer now coming through, flipping up a shot, bounces off the back rim twice. Rebound finally cleared there by Firstel, and the Yellow Jackets off the miss. Back the other direction, here's Bessinen. Dobson lining up a high arcing 3-point shot. Spins out, no good. Rebound cleared now by Hansen, and now we're going to have a turnover as the outlet pass overshot Reimer. And it'll be UWS basketball here. Lesha will do the inbounding. Far sideline here. 6:38 remaining, quarter number 1. Lesha's snap pass. Finds Dobson. Comes down low. Now spins on the right hand. Flips up a shot. That one spins out. Rebound for Firstel. Put the ball on the deck and then dribble it off of her foot out of play. It'll be a turnover on the Yellow Jackets. UWS picking up full court as the pass comes in now for Reimer. Reimer now for Cotton. Cotton now lobbing it over the top in the hands of J.C. Glasgow. Glasgow now looking down low. Bounce pass comes out on top. Here's Brecken Hansen. Now J.C. Glasgow off the curl, right side off the pass, and it goes through the hands of the intended recipient, Hansen, who took her eye off of it. Unfortunately, corralled the actual catch on the pass. Turnover on Crown. Jackets put it back in play here, still tied 2 apiece. As Olsen into the front court. Dobson down low now. Olsen has that basketball ripped away. Slow start offensively both ways. Into the front court now, left side, Glasgow. That comes out on top now for Reimer. It's around Lesha. Flips up a shot in the painted area. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound cleared by Elsa Olsen. Outlet pass now here is UWS's Elise Besson going on the baseline. Now Lesha. She'll line up a three-point shot right side. Skims the rim. That's no good. Rebound grab by Cotton. Now Reimer out on top. Going left side now, right at Firstel. Picks up her dribble. Now Sager. She'll fire away from three-point range. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound grabbed out of there by Katie Dobson. Now it's Bessinen for UWS. Off in the corner now, Lesha. Now Firstel. Elbow jump shot is up and good. She's got a soft touch. We've talked about that before with Charlotte Firstel, and she knocks that one down. The Jackets have their first lead now 4-2, more than halfway through this opening quarter. Sager will hand it off. Now Cotton on the baseline. Cindy Cotton. Sager right side. Hands it off now out on top for J.C. Glasgow. Going down toward the baseline. Gets cut off. Now Sager. Left side Reimer. 10 seconds to shoot. She'll step back. She fires from three. Off the front rim. No good. Rebound cleared by Firstel. Bessinen for UW Superior into the front court. Going right side now Olsen. Thought about taking the three. Passes up on it. Goes instead to the right block for Firstel. Now Bessinen. She'll fire from three. Right side. That one's off the rim. No good. Trying to follow her own shot. It's on the deck. And we will have a jump ball, and it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here. Chloe Peterson, Emily Daler, and Haley Jurdy going to check in for UWS for the first time. While Raylan Green will check in for Crown for the first time in the game. Dobson will inbound now, left baseline. Pass comes in now. Bessinen out on top. Jurdy's pass down low. We're going to have a foul called. Against Daler down low, trying to post up. That'll be her first. First foul of the game comes with 4:04 remaining, quarter number one. Cotton now for Crown. Comes toward the timeline, then flips a pass well over the head of Glasgow. It'll be a turnover on the Polars, and the Jackets will put it back in play here. Daler now hands it off. It's coming into the front court is Jurdy. Goes right side now, Bessinen. Elise Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Chloe Peterson on the wing. Down low now, Daler against Sager. Picks up her dribble, now Jurdy. Puts it on the deck. Daler now, 10 seconds to shoot. Emily Daler stepping through the lane, flips up a shot, airmails everything, and it'll go out of play off of the Yellow Jackets. Jackets 2 for their first 7, Crown 1 for their first 8. So slow start offensively here, much like the men's game preceding it. Glasgow in the front court now handing it off. Here's Sydney Cotton. Glasgow now down low. Sager goes up, had her shot partially blocked. Gets her own rebound to the outside, picked off now by Jurdy. Turnover on Crown. Now down low, here is Daler coming through, going up with a shot attempt. Leaves it short, but will draw the foul as she came in point blank range. Raylan Green will be whistled for the personal foul. And 2 free throws coming up here for Emily Daler as Mackenzie Lesha is going to return. She'll take out Katie Dobson here. Daler's first free throw is up and good. UWS leads now 5-2. One more coming for the Knave of Piers, Minnesota. Second free throw up and good. 2 for 2 for Daler. Hanson will come back into the game. She'll take out Sager. Jackets going to pick up full court here as the pass comes in for Reimer. Bailey Reimer. J.C. Glasgow in the front court. Now Reimer going right side. Tried to go up for the shot. Got tied up by Lesha. It'll go out of play off of the Yellow Jackets. Inbound now left baseline. Reimer lobbing it in now. Here's Hanson. Back for Reimer, left side. Reimer now, 18-foot jump shot straight on. That's wide to the left, no good. Rebound for Chloe Peterson. Peterson racing across the timeline, goes right to the basket, flips up a shot off the glass, short, no good. Rebound for Daler. She goes up and lays it in with the right hand. And Daler's put-back bucket gives the Yellow Jackets an 8-2 lead, and we have a timeout called here by Coach Dave Peterson. With 2:44 remaining, first quarter. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets? Tune into Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Garver and me throughout the year as we sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV, on uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. Jackets so far holding Crown to 1 of 11 shooting to start. Jackets so far 3 for 10. They've also forced Crown into 6 turnovers while committing 4 themselves. As they come out of the timeout here, Cotton will inbound it. Pass comes in now as they make a substitution. In for the first time is Kendall Clark. Cotton back for Clark. Comes into the front court. Pass comes into the corner. Now Clark top of the key. Goes left side. Reimer now against Lesha. Goes right to the rim. Flips up a shot. Gets it to go down for 2 and will draw the foul. Strong move there by Braylee Reimer. And she will shoot an N1 here with 2:28 remaining in the quarter. First foul on Lesha. Second team foul on the Jackets. And the free throw from Reimer is up and good. She has 5 points, all 5 Crown points, in fact, and it's 8-5. Jackets by 3. Into the front court now, Lesha left wing. Lesha putting it on the deck. And we're going to have a reach-in foul here called against Crown. It's going to be whistled against Raylan Green. That'll be her second. And that'll bring Kaylee Glasgow into the game. One of the 3 Glasgow sisters. There are 3 of them, like I said, Kaylee, JC, and Cassie on this roster. Coach Dave Peterson. In the meantime now, out of the timeout, off the foul. 3-point shot left side by Chloe Peterson is short, no good. Rebound cleared by Reimer. Reimer right side now gives it off. Sydney Cotton. Now Kaylee Glasgow. Here's Reimer now coming inside. Hanson down low for Cotton. She fumbled it away. Taken by Chloe Peterson. Now Jurdy in transition. Bessinen stepping through 1-on-4. Goes up off the glass with the left hand. Gets it to go down for 2. Elise Bessinen has 4. Jackets up 10-5. 1:30 and counting remaining opening quarter. Reimer now for Cotton. Pass comes into the front court. Now Reimer gets the return feed. Goes up for the jump shot. Right side and knocks it down. She's got all 7 Crown points here so far. And the Jackets lead down to 3 now at 10-7. Bessinen for UWS. Right side off the pass, Lesha. Daler now. Jurdy. She'll fire from 3-point range. That one spins out, no good. Offensive rebound for Daler. Goes up with the shot and gets it to go down for 2. Emily Daler with 6 first quarter points. And it's 12-7. Kendall Clark. Cotton now. Reimer out on top. Against Lesha. Kicks it out on top. Cotton. She'll fire away from 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Peterson. Chloe Peterson into the front court. Going coast to coast. Now she'll pull it back out. Lesha lining up the 3, and she'll knock it down. Mackenzie Lesha with the triple right side. She has her first 3. Jackets with their largest lead at 15-7. Here's Cotton now for Crown. Pass to the far side. Shot clock is off. The Pullers can play for 1, and Reimer now will do just that here for Crown. She backs it out against Lesha. Comes off the screen by Hanson, goes down the painted area, flips up a shot off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Chloe Peterson, 2 seconds. 1 second, Peterson with the runner as the clock expires off the window, no good. The red lights come on behind the backboards, and we're through 1 quarter of this regular season home finale. Jackets leading at 15-7. UWS in that first 10 minutes, 6 out of 15 from the floor, good for 40%. Crown 3 for 15. All those field goals courtesy of Braley Reimer. Jackets 1 for 7 from beyond the arc as well. 2 for 2 from the stripe. +5 in rebounding at 12-7. Jackets also have 4 offensive rebounds to 3 for Crown thus far. Also forced 7 Polars turnovers while committing 4 themselves. Scoring in that first quarter for the Yellow Jackets. 6 points for Emily Daler. 4 points for Elise Bessinen. 3 so far for Mackenzie Lesha and 2 for Charlotte Furstel. Meanwhile, Crown, all of their points coming courtesy of Braley Reimer, who is 3 for 10 from the floor. Only 2 other players took shots in that first quarter for Crown. Isabel Sager 0 for 2 and Sydney Cotton Sager 0 for 3 and Cotton 0 for 2. As we come out of the timeout, it'll be Crown basketball here to begin the second 10 minutes. Jackets after today, by the way, of course, will close out the regular season on Saturday at Minnesota Morris before they find out their UMAC tournament fate. For more information on that, you can go to the Athletics website, uwsyellowjackets.com. Of course, a lot to be determined between now and then. We'll go over those UMAC conference standings at some point before we go off the air. In the meantime, here's Sydney Cotton now, right side, and dribbles it off of her own foot out of play, coming down the lane. Over the baseline, turnover on Crown. That's number 8 for them so far. And UWS will inbound it here. Mackenzie Lesha, Getting it in here for Elise Bessinen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Pass comes left side, Elsa Olsen. Olsen now with the runner in the lane. Goes up and gets it to go down for 2. Elsa Olsen with a nice controlled one-handed move there into the paint. For her first bucket, 17-7, Jackets by 10. Now Cotton. Pass to the left side. Knocked out of play by Lesha. It'll stay Crown basketball here. Sydney Cotton will trigger it in. As comes in now for Reimer. Reimer into the front court, steps back. Long jump shot up from her, and it's good. Long, too. Braley Reimer continues to provide all the offense here for Crown. She's got 9 points. Crown has 9 points. 17-9, Jackets by 8. Furstel in the front court. Now we'll hand it off Lesha. Going for her second 3, and she knocks it down left side. Mackenzie Lesha with back-to-back triples for her. 20-9, Jackets by 11. Reimer now for Cotton into the front court now. Left side, J.C. Glasgow, who's back in there for the Polars. Elizabeth Sager on the baseline. Bounce pass comes inside. Reimer going up. Off the glass, no good. Spins out. Defensive rebound for Charlotte Furstel. Now Elise Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Into the front court, right side, Lesha. Crossing over now. Kicks it outside. Head fake now by Bessinen. Back for Lesha. Olsen will snap it left side. Head fake now again by Bessinen. Now Furstel. Elbow jump shots up from Charlotte Furstel, and it's good. Furstel has 6. It's 22-9. Now Reimer right side here for Crown. She'll fire away from 3. Off the back rim. Rebound there for Elsa Olsen. Bessinen into the front court. Right side now Lesha. Furstel putting it on the deck. Kicks it left side, and now we're going to have a foul called here on Sager, I think. In the meantime, Kendall Clark will come back in for Crown. Meanwhile, Chloe Peterson will come back in. She'll take out Lesha here for the Jackets. And also Olsen will inbound left baseline. In for Peterson. Head fake now goes right to the rim. Flips up a shot off the glass for 2. That's Chloe Peterson's game. She likes to get to the basket. Does so there. She's got her first 2. 24-9 now. The lead at 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Reimer in the front court. Right side pass into the corner here for Cotton. Now back outside. 3-point shot is airborne. That one taken by Kendall Clark. No good. Rebound tracks to the corner. Saved in by Sager. Taken now by Elise Bessinen for the Jackets. Bessinen. Left side now. Elsa Olsen. Dobson wide open out on top. Steps back. Fires from 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Firstill spinning. Goes up with the right hand and gets it to go down for 2. And a timeout going to be called here by Crown. 26-9 now your score. Charlotte Firstill having a nice first half for the Yellow Jackets, right on cue. And UWS there so far in quarter number 2. 5 of 6 from the field. Jackets led a 15-7 after 1. So far on 11-2 burst here to start the second quarter, up 26-9. Reimer still the only player who scored for Crown. They're 4 for 19 from the field. 21.1%. The Yellow Jackets, 3 players with 6 points each in Firstill, Lesha, and Daler. Bessinen with 4. Peterson with 2. Also Olsen also with 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Firstill also has 6 rebounds thus far, so 6 points and 6 rebounds for Charlotte Firstill so far through 9 minutes of game time. Maybe on her way to her 3rd straight double-double. At 14-11 in the win against Northland. Last Wednesday had 12-11 against Bethany Lutheran on Saturday. And already has 6-6 here so far through not quite 13 minutes of this opening half. Out of the timeout, Cotton will inbound here for the Polars. Triggers it in now for J.C. Glasgow, far side. Glasgow now into the front court. Lobs a pass over the top of everything. She was looking for Clark on that far side, but overshot her. The Jackets will trigger it in here. Also Olsen for Bessinen, back for Olsen. Checks with the Yellow Jacket bench for the play call and comes across the timeline. Bounce pass now right side. Here's Bessinen. Peterson in the corner now. Elsa Olsen. On the back dribble now. Steps back. Lobs it. Left side block. Double team comes on Firstill. Far side now Peterson going on the baseline. And they're going to call a foul against Kendall Clark on the baseline. Second team foul against Crown here in the second quarter. And Olsen will inbound it. Lobs it in now Dobson. Down low now Firstill. Double team comes on her. Now they swing it right side. Also Olsen. Bessinen. 10 seconds to shoot. Comes inside. Kicks it outside. Wide open is Katie Dobson. Her three-point shot off the back rim. Rebound grab by Firstill. She'll go with the left hand and lay it in for 2. Offensive board and rebound for Firstill. She has 8. It's 28-9. Now from the far side. Shot taken from the corner, taken by J.C. Glasgow. No good. Rebound. Saved in by the Yellow Jackets. Pearson, far side. Bessinen. Olsen. Euro step on the left side. Hit the side of the backboard with it. Clark now grabbing the rebound. Cotton in the front court now. J.C. Glasgow. She'll try a jump shot. That's off the mark. Defensive rebound for Charlotte Firstill. Bessinen will hand it off now. Olsen. Firstill right side. Now Elsa Olsen for the Yellow Jackets, putting it on the deck. Chloe Peterson stepping into the paint, kicks it out. Dobson wide open. Will tee up another three-point shot, and this one will go down. Katie Dobson with the triple from the left side. 31-9 your score. Jackets here in the second quarter taking control. It's coming left side now. It's Clark. Reimer now with the short jump shot in the paint. She gets it to go down for 2. 15 minutes into this opening half, and Braylee Reimer has all 11 points for Crown. 31-11. Jackets by 20 here. As Firstill out on top. Left side now Bessinen. Putting it on the deck. Tried to step through. Gets hit by Sager. And Elise Bessinen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. Haley Jurdy looks like she's going to come back in here, as is Daler. Also Hannah Haas in for the first time. Olsen, Dobson, and Firstill will check out for the Yellow Jackets. And Bessinen will shoot 2 here. First free throw, nothing but net for Elise Bessinen. That's nothing new. She shoots her free throws right around 95%. In fact, that's exactly what she was coming into this game here tonight. Second free throw, also good. She has 6, 33-11. Jackets by 22. Cotton now. JC Glasgow into the front court. Now down low. Brecken Hansen back in for Crown. Left side now, they'll hand it off. Here's Reimer against Haas. Coming down low. Kicks her right side, Cotton. A 3-point shot up from Clark, and it's good. Kendall Clark with the triple. 33-14 now, the lead down to 19. 4 minutes and change remaining, first half. Peterson out on top, Haas. Elise Bessinen now stepping through, kicks it outside. Peterson will fire from 3. That's short, no good. Rebound tracked down by Clark. Pass comes in now on the outlet for Cotton, and she's into the front court. Sydney Cotton, Reimer. Reimer down low, flipping up a shot off the front rim, no good. Rebound for Daler. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets, into the front court, goes right side. Now Daler down low, takes a pass, goes up, misses the layup. Rebound cleared now by Clark, and here's Cotton into the front court. 3-point shots up from that far side. That one was taken by Hansen, no good. Rebound cleared again, this time by Peterson. Chloe Peterson for the Yellow Jackets. Daler, now Haas out on top. Off the curl, it's Elise Bessinen coming down low, gets triple teamed. Gives it outside for Jurdy. Now left side's Peterson. Back for Jurdy. She's open, she'll fire from 3. Front rim and out, that's no good. Rebound offensively for Daler. Goes to the left hand and lays it in for 2. Daler has 8 and the lead back up to 21. 35-14. Glasgow. Clark left side. Here's Brecken Hansen now. 3-point shots up from Glasgow. That's off the back rim. That's no good. Rebound hits the deck. Finally claimed over there on the loose ball by Daler. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Chloe Peterson. Daler. She'll try an 18-foot jump shot. That one's wide right. No good. Rebound grabbed out of there by Reimer. And Braylee Reimer was 11 of Crown's 14 points in the half. Will come across the timeline. Goes right side. Runner off the glass and gets it to go down for 2. She has 13 points in the half. 35-16 your score as Bessinen in the front court. Left side now out on top. Here's Haas. Now Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Jurdy. And they're going to call an illegal screen, I think, here on the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be called here on Bessinen. Meanwhile, Kira Latvala will come in for UWS. Mackenzie Lesha back into the game. 1:45 separating us from halftime. A reminder, our halftime programming sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. We'll have our first half stats, our first half summary. Along with those stats, we'll also have a Yellow Jacket sports update. All that coming up at the break, as here's a jump shot now left side by Cotton, and it's down for 2 points. Sydney Cotton with her first 2 of the game makes it 35-18. Now Latvala in the front court. Daler swinging it left side now, Mackenzie Lesha. Lesha now for Haas. Haley Jurdy now for the Yellow Jackets, back for Haas on the left side baseline. Spins on the left hand, goes up with the shot, and gets it to go down for 2. 37-18, Jackets now by 19. Crown into the front court now with Reimer. Under a minute remaining, first half. Reimer back out on top. 3-point shot is up. That one's an air ball by Hansen, and it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here. 54.6 seconds remaining, first half. Jackets had an 8-point lead after 1. Right now the lead at 19. At 37-18 as Jurdy into the front court. Pass comes right side. Here's Latvala. Now she'll fire from 3-point range. That one's no good. And we'll have a foul called here, I think, on Haas. That'll be her first second team foul on the Jackets. 42.9 seconds remaining in the opening half. Reimer off the inbounds. Back for Cotton. Raylan Green on the 2 fouls into the front court. Now Reimer will back it out. Goes left side, snaps a pass. Now Cotton on the baseline, and she'll dribble it on the said baseline as she made her move around Haza from the corner. Turnover on Crown. And Lesher will inbound now for Jurdy as the shot clock is off. We'll see if the Jackets decide to play for one here, and it looks like they will as Lesher brings it across the timeline. Goes left side on the pass, Latvala. Back for Kenzie Lesha. She'll fire a three-point shot from the right side. Rims around, drops, no good. Rebound grab by Latvala. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second remaining. Lesha will fire it as the half ends, hits the backboard, but the buzzer sounds. And the opening 20 minutes is in the books here from the Mertz. Yellow Jackets in control at the moment. Your score at the break, UW Superior 37, Crown College 18. We'll take a quick break with both teams and then come back with our halftime programming sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Back here at the Mertz, jumping into our halftime programming, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, finds the Yellow Jackets as we jump into our first half summary. And look at the first half stats, leading it 37-18 over Crown. Yellow Jackets, the first time these two teams played, scuffled a bit offensively. And it was a bit of a slow start for the Jackets here in quarter number one. But they ended up putting some things together by the end of the first 10 minutes. Took a 15-7 lead after one and then started to really find their groove a little bit more in that second quarter. Outscoring Crown 22-11 in the frame to lead it by the aforementioned 37-18 at the break. In terms of the team numbers after 20 minutes of this one, Jackets so far 15 out of 35 from the floor, shooting 42.9%. They're 3 for 17 from beyond the arc. Didn't feel like they took that many threes, but the numbers have them at 3 for 17. They're also 4 for 4 from the stripe. Plus 12 in rebounding for the Yellow Jackets at 24-12. They have 8 offensive rebounds while Crown has just 3. And the Jackets also have 6 assists to go with just 5 turnovers. So a pretty solid opening 20 minutes for the Yellow Jackets here in this regular season home finale. Meanwhile, Crown 8 for 29 in the opening 20 minutes, good for 27.6%. They missed 8 out of 9 from beyond the arc, shooting 11.1% and made their one free throw in the contest thus far. In terms of assists to turnovers, they have 5 assists to go with 10 turnovers in the opening half. The Jackets playing a pretty complete game on both ends of the floor to this point. Individually, the Yellow Jackets spreading the wealth around about here in after 20 minutes. 2 players with 8 points each, but the Jackets getting points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different players in the opening 20 minutes. Charlotte Furstel so far 4 for 4 from the field, good for 8 points. She also has 8 rebounds and an assist, along with 2 block shots here so far for 11 minutes. So a really efficient game for the sophomore from Plain, Wisconsin. 8 points for Emily Daler as well. This was the 2 posts for the Yellow Jackets playing well. Daler 3 for 6 from the floor. She's 2 for 2 from the stripe. Also has 5 rebounds thus far for the Jackets. 6 points for Mackenzie Lesha and Elise Besson in that first half. 3 points for Katie Dobson and 2 points each so far for Elsa Olsen, Chloe Peterson, and Hannah House. Meanwhile, for Crown, they had the game's leading scorer in Brady Reimer. She has 13 points, but she's taken 16 shots so far, 6 for 16 from the floor. That's usually a whole game number for most players, but she's got 16 shots already attempted in this game. 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, and also has a free throw to go with 3 rebounds in the game. She played all 20 minutes in that first half. But other than Reimer, Crown has a combined 5 points on 2 for, I'm doing the math quickly here, folks. Math not my strong suit, so bear with me. 5, 8, 11, 13. They're combined 2 for 13 from players not named Braylee Reimer. 2 points so far for Sydney Cotton. She's 1 for 3. And Kendall Clark 1 for 2 for the other 3 points. Meanwhile, Hansen is 0 for 2. Sager is 0 for 3, as is J.C. Glasgow here thus far. In terms of foul trouble in that first half, the Yellow Jackets committed just 4 fouls, nobody with more than 1 for UWS. Meanwhile, Crown committed 5 fouls, but 2 players with 2 fouls each in Isabel Sager and also Raylan Green for Crown. So those are your numbers halfway home in this one, in this regular season home finale for the Yellow Jackets. And with that being the case, we'll take our second break of the halftime show, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, and come back with more, including the Yellow Jacket Sports Summary. That's coming up in about 2 minutes. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Back here at the Mertz, we have about 6.5 minutes before we start the third quarter of this contest between the Jackets and Crown. And with that time, we'll give you a quick update on what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics here in this third week of February. The Yellow Jacket men's basketball, in case you missed it, game 1 of our doubleheader here on this Wednesday evening, defeated Crown in a very interesting contest. I guess that's the best word I could use to describe it. Defeating the Polars for the second time this season. Jackets winning at 51-39. Jackets winning despite a real dearth of offense from both sides. But UWS behind 14 points from Reed Johnson, 12 points from Rocco Paulson, and 14 points from Joey Barker come back from what was a 25-15 deficit at the half. And they outscore Crown in the second half by 22 to win it going away. UWS with the victory at 51-39. Now 12-12 overall, 9-4 in the UMAC. They will close out the regular season this coming Saturday, the 22nd, taking on Minnesota Morris down at Jim Gramel's court in Morris, Minnesota. 3 p.m. the opening tip there. Meanwhile, they will be hopefully off to the UMAC tournament. Following that contest, those tournament semifinals, by the way, in the UMAC begin on Wednesday, February 26th. For more information on where the Yellow Jackets are or if they even qualify for the tournament, because it's a real logjam on the men's side, go to uwsyellowjackets.com to find out after that game on Saturday if the Yellow Jackets have qualified for the UMAC tournament and if they will have a home game on the 26th, a week from tonight. Men's hockey, 18-4-3 overall, 11-2-2 in the WIAC regular season champs for the first time under head coach Rich McKenna. So congratulations to the Yellow Jackets. They edged UW Stevens Point 2-1 in an overtime shootout on Saturday night to clinch the WIAC Conference regular season title and therefore stand as the number 1 seed for the forthcoming WIAC Conference tournament, which begins this weekend. Yellow Jacket men getting a bye. They will automatically advance to the semifinal round the following week. Following a 2-2 overtime draw between the Yellow Jackets and the Pointers during actual gameplay, the Yellow Jackets got shootout goals from Gavin Rasmussen and Carson Riddle to clinch the title during the game. Yellow Jackets goals came from Reed Stark and Cade Shea, while Jack Boschert and Jan Skorpik split time and goal, combining for 19 saves in the contest. As I mentioned, the Jackets getting the first round bye. They will host the semifinal round of the WIAC Conference Tournament starting next Friday at Westman Arena. For more information, go to uwsyellowjackets.com to find out who the Yellow Jackets will be playing and what time the opening faceoff will be. That, of course, will also be carried both on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV with John Garver providing the lead vocals on that one. Women's hockey at 9-12-2 overall, 1-9 in the WIAC. They were idle last weekend. They close out the regular season this weekend, taking on Northland College on Friday and Saturday at the Bay Area Civic Center, 70 miles up the road in Ashland. Game 1 of that series is scheduled to start on Friday night at 6 p.m., while the opening faceoff for Saturday's regular season finale is scheduled to start at 2 p.m. Men's and women's indoor track and field hosted the annual Midday Classic on Saturday at Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse. The men will next be in action at the Snowshoe Open hosted by the University of Minnesota at the Minnesota Fieldhouse this coming Friday the 21st, while both teams will take part in the Gene Glader Classic hosted by Bethel the following day on Saturday, February 22nd, at the Sports and Recreation Center in St. Paul. Men's tennis, meanwhile, at 3-7 overall. They've won their last two, defeating St. Olaf College in their home opener on Sunday, 5-2 across the bridge at the Duluth Indoor Sports Center. They'll next be in action Monday, March 10th, taking on Belhaven College of Mississippi at the Gulf Shores Tennis Complex in Gulf Shores, Alabama at 4 p.m. Women's tennis, meanwhile, at 8-2 overall, had their 6-match winning streak snapped that same Sunday, falling to St. Olaf across the bridge, 5-2. Their next in action this coming Sunday, the 23rd, at UW Eau Claire for a non-conference match. 2 p.m. will be the opening serve of that one. That match will be played at the John and Faye Menard YMCA Tennis Center down in Eau Claire. And softball actually started up their season a little early this season. They finished 26-15 overall last season, and they were recently picked as favorites to win the UMAC regular season title in the annual preseason coaches poll, which was released on February 13th. Coach Melissa Fracker and company will open up their season this coming Friday with a doubleheader against McAllister and Carleton at the Dundas Dome down in Dundas, Minnesota. Opening pitch against McAllister is scheduled for 6 p.m., while the opening pitch against Carleton is scheduled for 8 p.m. there. So that's your Yellow Jacket Sports Summary here at halftime, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. And with that, we will bring our halftime programming to a close, take one more quick break, and come back with the start of the third quarter between the Yellow Jackets and Crown in about 2 minutes. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Jackets beginning in the third quarter in possession of the basketball as Elise Bessinen triggers it in for Elsa Olsen. Pass comes now right side. Mackenzie Lesha for the UWS. Out on top now, Bessinen. Coming off the screen, kicks it in the corner. Elsa Olsen teeing up a three-point shot off the front rim, no good. Rebound tracked down now right side by Brecken Hansen. Then she lost the handle on it. Now it's on the deck. And we're going to have a jump ball, and we'll go back over to Crown here with 9:40 remaining third quarter. Quick reminder, the Jackets will close out the regular season on Saturday, taking on Minnesota Morris down in Morris, Minnesota at Jim Gramel's court. And then they will find out their UMAC Conference Tournament semifinal fate here right after that as shot comes left side from Hansen, short. Rebound for Firstel, and the Jackets back to the direction now, Bessinen. Lesha out on top. Receives the handoff from Firstel. Goes right side now, Katie Dobson. Dobson for the Yellow Jackets. Also Olsen goes right side, picks up her dribble. Now Firstel inside. 4 players converge on her, and it'll be another jump ball, and this time it'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Firstel shaking her head a little bit on that one. She wanted to kick it out a little bit faster, but put the ball on the deck and therefore got tied up. And the Jackets will inbound left baseline. Olsen, quick pass in now. Dobson, 5 seconds to shoot. Lesha will launch a long three, and that one will be short. And it'll go out of play. Dead ball rebound to Crown. 9:02 remaining, third quarter. No score up on the board as of yet. We'll talk about those UMAC Conference standings here at some point. As the Jackets picking up full court. Now Hansen into the front court, goes left side. Sager will hand it off. Here's Reimer. Going right side now. J.C. Glasgow. Now back in the corner. Here's Reimer again. Short jump shot, right baseline, overshot everything. Rebound grab now on the weak side by Elsa Olsen. And Olsen for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Out on top now, Elise Bessinen. Bounce pass, high post. Now it's Charlotte Firstel. Olsen coming off the screen. Picks up her dribble. Bessinen in the corner now, Dobson. Left side block, double team comes on Firstel. Back outside now, Dobson. 18-foot jump shot. That one's off the front rim, no good. Rebound grab by Firstel. And her pass to the outside, picked off by Hansen. Turnover on the Jackets as Reimer into the front court. Coming off the screen now by Sager. Cotton now left side. Sydney Cotton for Crown. Hansen, she'll fire from three. That one's off the front rim. No good. Rebound, bat around. Finally, Olsen takes it for the Yellow Jackets, and now she's into the front court. Also Olsen. Wraparound pass intended for Firstel, picked off by Hansen. So both teams got the turnover bug here to start the third quarter. Reimer now for the Polars. She'll back it out, swings it now left side. J.C. Glasgow. Looking down low, 10 seconds to shoot. Brecken Hansen now picking up her dribble. Reimer will tee up a three-point shot right side, front rim and off, no good. Rebound for Olsen. Also Olsen for the Yellow Jackets. In the corner now, Katie Dobson. Olsen. Lesha. Firstel. Now Olsen. Another long three-point shot. Overshoots it. Rebound grab by Lesha on the weak side, and she grabs it and lays it in, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout here called by Coach Emily Carpenter. Lesha now has 8 points. Have you downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets? Get started and receive 200 points just for registering and 200 more for downloading the app. Redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store. Find Swarm Central. Pass comes in for J.C. Glasgow. Now Cotton comes across the timeline, goes all the way right side. Bounce pass opposite block, going up for the shot with Sager. She missed it short, but will draw the foul on Dobson. And Isabel Sager will go to the free throw line here. First foul on either team comes with 6:48 remaining third quarter. And Sager at the free throw line. And her first free throw is up and good. 39-19 your score. Second free throw is up and also good. 2 for 2 for Sager, makes it 39-20. Lesha for the Yellow Jackets. Bessinen. High post now, Firstel. Nice cut there by Lesha. Goes up with a reverse attempt. Missed it off the window, no good. Rebound batted out of play by the Polars. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets here. 6:34 remaining. Third quarter. Olsen will inbound, right baseline. Bessinen for the Jackets. Dobson now in the corner for Olsen. Left side block on Firstel. Firstel now. Spinning, goes up with the scoop shot. That's no good. Rebound batted outside. Grabbed by Lesha. Now Bessinen putting on the deck against Reimer. Also Olsen now for the Yellow Jackets. Steps back into the corner. Dobson, high arcing three-point shot. Right side is nothing but down for Katie Dobson. Number 3 with 3 for the Yellow Jackets. 42-30. 6 points for Dobson, courtesy of a couple of triples. Glasgow. Sager now backing down against Firstel. Flipped up a shot. Off the glass, no good. Rebound for Katie Dobson. Bessinen for the Jackets into the front court. Dobson. On the right side, steps back. Going for 2 straight. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound grab by Firstel, and then she bounces it on the baseline. Basketball back over to Crown here with 5:31 remaining third quarter. Chloe Peterson will come back in. Elsa Olsen will check out. Pass from Cotton now comes in. Here's Reimer. Left side now Glasgow on the baseline. Reimer. Out on top now. Glasgow back for Reimer. Reimer now, free throw line extended, right side. Raylan Green, high arcing 3, and it's an air ball. Bounds out of play. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball here with 5:05 remaining, third quarter. Daler will come in. She replaces Firstel for the Yellow Jackets. And the inbound comes in now for Bessinen into the front court. Right side pass now for Chloe Peterson. Bessinen, right side. Steps through, goes up with the shot, off the glass. Makes the bucket, but they're going to wave off the bucket on a foul call on the floor. It's going to be called on Isabel Sager. As Hansen will come back in. That'll be the third foul, by the way, against Isabel Sager. Peterson will inbound now, left baseline for the Jackets. Daler for UWS. In the corner now, Peterson. Dobson. Peterson. Looking down low. Dobson now. Putting it on the deck. Spinning to the right hand. Goes up with the shot off the glass. No good. Rebound cleared by Brecken Hansen. For Crown. Now it's Braylee Reimer. To the outside right side for J.C. Glasgow. Glasgow on the baseline. Skip pass into the corner now for Sydney Cotton. Going right at Chloe Peterson. Had the ball knocked away on a nice defensive play by the Yellow Jacket senior. Now Peterson. Running into the front court. Dobson. Lesha wide open. Fires from 3 left side. That one's off the front rim. No good. Rebound claimed by Braylee Reimer. And Reimer now for the Polars in the front court. Crossing over. Coming inside. Flipping up a shot. Back rim and out. No good, but we'll draw the foul on Chloe Peterson. And we're going to have a shooting foul here for Braylee Reimer as Haley Jurdy will come in. She'll take out Lesha. Three minutes, 59 seconds remaining, third quarter. Reimer still on 13 points. Misses the first free throw. 13 of Crown's 20s here so far. Courtesy of number 0 in black. One more coming, and that one also no good. Wide to the left, rebound for Daler. Elise Bessinen now for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Left side now Jurdy. Comes off the screen by Daler. Return pass for Emily Daler. Now goes up off the glass. Can't get it to go down, no good. Rebound for Hansen. Now Reimer going right side. She'll back it out here. Cotton in the corner now, Glasgow. It's around Daler, goes up and under with the reverse layup with the left hand and gets it to go down for two. Sydney Cotton has her second field goal. She has 4. Jacket lead down to 20, 42-22. Daler out on top. Right side, here's Haley Jurdy. Dobson now posting up outside. Daler, she'll fire from three-point range and knock it down. How about that? Emily Daler with the triple. Don't see that every day. 11 points for Daler. 45-22. There's a lob pass down low from Reimer. Picked off by Peterson on the help side defense. Peterson now back to their direction in the corner. Bessinen, she'll fire from 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Peterson goes up. Misses the layup attempt, but will draw the foul. This one going to be called on J.C. Glasgow. How about Emily Daler knocking down the triple? And we're going to have a timeout here called on the floor with 2:38 remaining in the third quarter. If you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket sideline store and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. So right now you basically have got 5 teams vying for 4 spots for the forthcoming UMAC Conference Tournament, as the first free throw from Peterson is long off the back rim, no good. She's got one more coming. So that game on Saturday against Minnesota Morris looms as a large one. Second free throw spins out. That's no good. So Peterson goes 0 for 2 at the stripe. Crown off the rebound into the front court now. J.C. Glasgow. Left side now. Bailey Reimer. Her shot goes up off the back rim. No good. Rebound for Daler. Jackets back to the direction. Peterson putting it on the deck. Goes on the baseline. Kicks it back out on top. And we're going to have a foul called on the floor here against the Polars. J.C. Glasgow will be whistled for that one. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets will inbound left side. Daler now. Bessinen. Peterson putting it on the deck. Goes all the way to the rim. Flips up a shot off the glass and gets it to go down for 2. Chloe Peterson with the scoop. Gives her 4 points. 47-22 as we're going to 2 minutes remaining, third quarter. Reimer for Crown. Raylan Green. Pass on the baseline now. Sydney Cotton back out on top. J.C. Glasgow. Pass now, Reimer. Runner off the glass. That's no good. Rebound cleared by Jurdy for the Yellow Jackets. Now Bessinen for UWS. Into the front court. Left side now. Katie Dobson. Peterson back for Dobson. Out on top now, Daler. Right side. Elise Bessinen will step back. 10 seconds to shoot. Pass comes down low now, Daler. Working inside against Hanson. Goes up with a shot. Rims it out, no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up. Lays it in and draws the foul. Emily Daler. She's got it all going right now. Hit the 3 earlier in the quarter. Gets that put back. She now has 13 points. That foul going to be called on Reimer. As Crown now going to bring in Kaylee Glasgow. Sager comes back in as well. That's Isabel Sager. Kendall Clark also in, and Daler at the free throw line here. With 1:11 remaining third quarter, and her free throw is up and no good. Out the back rim, rebound knocked out of play. And they'll say Yellow Jacket basketball here as it's off Kaylee Glasgow. Jackets by 27 here with 1:10 remaining. Third quarter. Peterson will inbound it. Haas puts it on the deck now as she's in for the first time. Hannah Haas in the second half goes up. Her shot off the glass, no good. Rebound will be fought for a jump ball. And it will be Crown basketball here. Carol Latvala also back in for the Jackets. WS going to pick up full court as the pass comes in now for Reimer. Lob pass now into the front court. Here's Green. Bounce pass for Sager on the baseline. Isabel Sager out on top. Green now left side. Bounce pass to the middle, picked off now by Jurdy. Haley Jurdy now going inside against Clark. Goes up off the glass. Can't get that one to go down. Rebounds cleared by Reimer. Another front court now. Half a minute remaining. Third quarter. Kendall Clark has her pass batted away. Turnover on the Polars again. Now it's Peterson. Jurdy lining up the three-point shot, and she knocks it down. Haley Jurdy with the triple. The freshman from Cambridge, Minnesota, makes it 52-22. 10 seconds and counting remaining third quarter. Now Reimer gets bumped by Latvala, and it will be a foul on Kira Latvala. That'll be her first. 6.9 seconds remaining third quarter. Clark will inbound it. Reimer goes right side. Now steps inside, goes up off the glass, gets it to go down. She now has 15, and that's how the third quarter will end. Yellow Jackets in that quarter outscoring Crown 15-6, and they now lead it 52-24. Jackets in that frame as we look at the numbers here. 6 for 20 in that quarter. Also went 3 for 9 from beyond the arc and missed all 3 of their free throws. Jackets usually a pretty good free throw shooting team, so that's a bit surprising. For the game, the Jackets at 38.2%. They've hit 6 for 26 from beyond the arc and are 4 for 7 from the field. Charlotte Furstel, by the way, 8 points and now 11 rebounds. Jackets also created 9 turnovers. Crown, meanwhile, 13 turnovers. But the Polars are 10 for 40 from the field. 1 of 11 from beyond the arc and 3 for 5 from the stripe. Jackets also really dominating the glass. Plus 22 now, 40-18. On the backboards for the Yellow Jackets here through 3 quarters as we get ready to begin the fourth and final quarter. Final 10 minutes of the regular season here at the Mertz for UWS. Looking to go to 14-10 overall. Maintain pace at the top of the conference standings. They would go to 10-3 in the league. They can salt away these last 10 minutes here without any problem. In the meantime, Elsa Olsen will inbound it here for the Jackets. And she triggers it in now for Elise Bessinen. Bessinen for the Yellow Jackets. Goes left side with the pass for Olsen. Comes off the screen by Furstel. Now steps back. Now Furstel left side block. Playing catch with Olsen. Furstel now facing up against Sager. Kicks it right side. Lesha will tee up a three-point shot and knock it down right wing. Mackenzie Lesha now is in double figures for the Jackets. 55-24 for the Yellow Jackets, the lead. 11 points for Lesha. Now Reimer. Floating jump shot, left side of the lane. She gets it to go down for 2. She now has 17 in the game to lead all scorers. Lesha now out on top. Furstel. Olsen. Now Dobson off the cut. Goes down low and goes up and lays it in for 2. The assist from Elsa Olsen. The bucket to Katie Dobson. Dobson has 8, 57-26. As Reimer into the front court. Bounce pass now Sager. Now Clark coming left side, and we're going to have a foul called on Dobson, I think. Megan Schaefer going to check in for the Jackets for the first time. Sydney Cotton also going to check back in now for Crown. Meanwhile, Bessinen will check out. I don't know if we'll see much of Elise Bessinen the rest of the night here, not with that big game against Morris looming on Saturday. But we'll see. Off the inbounds, by the way, it's Cotton. Out on top, Reimer. Goes at Lesha. Flips up a shot off the glass. No good, but will draw a foul on Mackenzie Lesha. Will be her second. And 2 free throws coming up now for Braylee Reimer. Crown with 26 points as a team, 17 courtesy of Braylee Reimer. And her first free throw spins out, no good. 8:43 remain to be played here on the night. One more coming. Second free throw from Reimer is good. She now has 18. Jacket lead trimmed to 30 at 57-27. Now Lesha down low, wide open as Dobson flips up a shot with one hand, and that's no good. Offensive rebound, Firstel. Goes up, overpowers Sager in the middle and lays it in for two. She's got 10. Another double-double here for Crown, or for Charlotte Firstel here, this time against Crown. And we'll have a timeout here called by Dave Peterson. The score 59-27. Yellow Jackets looking to win their second straight regular season UMAC title. Was one of their goals coming into the season, and right now in position to do so. They can win tonight and then beat Morris on Saturday. Morris, by the way, taking on Bethany Lutheran tonight. That's a huge contest, and depending on how that one shakes out, Morris may or may not still be in the playoff chase by that time. In the meantime, the Jackets bring in Haley Evans, the senior from Proctor, Minnesota, for the first time. With 8:20 and counting remaining as Reimer in the front court. Goes left side, picks up her dribble. Now Clark, she'll fire from three and banks it in. Kendall Clark has 2 3-pointers in this game, 59-30. Olsen in the front court. Haley Evans, high post, now free throw line extended. Goes right side with the pass for Lesha. Lesha now goes left side. Here's Elsa Olsen. Lesha, head fake now around Cotton in the corner. Olsen teeing up a 3-point shot from the corner. That one's off the back rim. Rebound grab by Dobson. Lesha. Schaefer now. Megan Schaefer for the Yellow Jackets. Right side off the pass now. Olsen. Evans against Sager. Megan Schaefer now for the Yellow Jackets. Into the paint. Flips up a shot. That leaves that one short. And the rebound slapped off of Reimer. A nice effort play there by Katie Dobson. She knew the ball was going out of play. Left her feet. Played it off of Braylee Reimer on the baseline. And secured the possession for the Yellow Jackets. UWS will inbound now. 30-second timeout here being called. Jackets have 3 seconds to shoot here with 7:25 remaining. And this is more of a situational timeout here by head coach Emily Carpenter, especially with the UMAC tournament coming up. Talk about the need for the Yellow Jackets to handle pressure better, not be so unnerved by pressure defense. That's what got them into trouble against both Northwestern and Bethany Lutheran, because the Jackets had leads late in the third quarter of both of those games and lost them both. And again, that's one of the areas where the Yellow Jackets will have to shore it up if they want to have a chance in the UMAC Conference tournament. But in the meantime, we come out of the timeout. Lesha Limbaum, left baseline. Lobs it in now. Haley Evans, quick release. Goes up and knocks it down from the right side. Haley Evans with the jumper. She's got a nice soft touch, does Haley Evans. 61-30 your score. Jackets back up by 31. And now Cotton takes one right off of the side of the head. Hopefully she's all right. Now Schaefer off the turnover in the front court. Looks like she's all right as the pass comes down low. Now Evans lost the basketball as she went down for it. Sager rips it out of there. Turnover on the Jackets, and now Cotton, apparently none the worse for wear, comes back into the front court. Reimer now right side. Spins through, kicks it out for a Clark. She'll fire from three. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Evans. Elsa Olsen. Right side now Schaefer. Evans, high post. Left side. Elsa Olsen for the Yellow Jackets. Kicking it right side now. Dobson inside. Haley Evans. Double team now, triple teamed, and we'll have a jump ball called, and it'll go back over here to Crown. In the meantime, the Jackets will bring in 2 new players. Emily Coonrod and Reese Ani, as well as Colleen Claude for the Yellow Jackets. He'll check in for the first time. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the ball game tonight. Jackets on their way seemingly to win number 14 here. As Reimer in the front court goes left side. Comes down low. Sager. J.C. Glasgow. Now Reimer. Going down low. Sager. Got tied up there by Coonrod. Shot was missed off the glass. Rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Schaefer. Ani left side. Now Emily Coonrod. Steps through. Kicks it left side now. Ani. Haley Evans high post. Right side now Schaefer. 8 seconds to shoot. Schaefer. Free throw line extended. Looking for an outlet on the pass. Gives it for Ani. 5 seconds. 4. Claude. She'll fire from 3. That's short. No good. Rebound cleared off the miss by Reimer. Now Reimer in the front court goes left side all the way to the rim. Flips up a shot. Left it short, but will draw the foul on Colleen Claude. And it'll be 2 free throws for Braylee Reimer with 5 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. Reimer's first free throw is up and good. She now has 19 in the game to lead all scorers. Second free throw from Reimer. Spins out, no good, off to the left, and the rebound out of play. Last touch by Coonrod. He'll stay with Crown here in a 30-point game. Reimer will inbound now. Right baseline. Lobs it in now. Sager. Reimer now. Sager. Pass down low. Now Cotton. She'll fire from 3. That's off the front rim. No good. Rebound for Megan Schaefer. And the freshman comes into the front court. Pass comes right side now. Claude for the Yellow Jackets. Ani. Puts it on the deck. Steps through. Bounce pass now. Schaefer. And now we're going to have a foul called on Crown on the floor. It'll be on Reimer, I believe. Reaching against the freshman Schaefer. Claude will inbound now, left baseline. Schaefer coming down low. Coonrod. Triple team, kicks it right side. Jump shot up from Haley Evans. Off the back rim, no good from 10 feet. Right side baseline, off the miss. The rebound for the Polars. Reimer in the front court. Comes down low, right side, goes up off the window and gets to go down for 2. Reimer with 21 of Crown's 33 points in the contest. Coonrod now out on top. Here's Haley Evans. Schaefer, left side. Ani. How she'll tee up a 3-point shot and knock it down. Reese Ani with the triple. 64-33 now your score. Reimer into the front court. Puts up a shot. Off the glass, no good. Draws the foul, and she'll go right back to the free throw line. Reimer, by the way, now 3 for 7 from the free throw line as Lily Strong checks in for Crown for the first time. And Reimer's first free throw is up and good. She now has 22 points in the game. Second free throw from Reimer is also good. And she will now check out. Probably won't see her again as Emma Kingsley, the freshman from Roanoke, Minnesota, checks in for the first time. 64-35, Jackets by 29 here as we're under 4 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Schaefer, Coonrod, left side. Emily Coonrod, Schaefer on the wing. Nice ball fake. Jump shot is up now, right side. Overshot everything. Rebound grab by J.C. Glasgow off the miss. On the left side, 3-point shot is taken by Lily Strong. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound tracked down the corner now by Raylan Green. Polars have another shot at it here. Here's Green right side against Ani. Floating jump shot right baseline off the front rim. No good. Schaefer grabs the rebound. In the front court now, Colleen Clod for the Yellow Jackets. Bounce pass. Head fake now, Evans. Goes up, lays it in on the drive to the basket, and will draw the foul. I think it's on Sager would be my guess. Yep. Actually, they're going to call that foul against Kingsley. Genevieve Sager is going to check in now and take out her sister Isabel. With 3:08 remaining to be played here. Haley Evans with 4 points. And her free throw is good. Stick around, by the way. We'll have a brief post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy once we go final here. 67-35, now your score. Emma Kingsley for Crown out on top against Clod. Pass out on top now. J.C. Glasgow. Now Raylan Green. Steps through, kicks a pass right side. Kingsley. Genevieve Sager now stepping through. Shot goes up, and it's good for Emma Kingsley. Just as the shot clock expired, it was Genevieve Sager, the founder, cutting down the lane. Just as the clock was about to go off, she gets a bucket, makes it 67-37. Now Coonrod in the front court. Ani on the runner through the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared out there by J.C. Glasgow here for Crown. Now Green, she'll fire from three. Right side, and she'll knock it down. And this is just a substitution timeout here called by head coach Dave Peterson. Hannah Fawcett going to check in for the first time. Meanwhile, the Jackets are going to bring in some new players as well. Kylie Hewitt in. Also Sydney Bader for the Yellow Jackets. Along with Sydney Crawford. So those will be your lineups here for the last 2 minutes and change of this one as Clod for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Pass comes right side. Here's Crawford. Into the corner now, Sydney Bader for the Yellow Jackets. Back out on top, Crawford. Left side now, Hewitt. Colleen Clod now with 10 seconds to shoot. Now Bader for the Yellow Jackets. Goes right down the lane. Sydney Bader with the shot off the glass, no good, and we'll have a foul called on the rebounding action. This one will be called with 1:40 remaining in the ball game. And it'll be on Kylie Hewitt, so that'll be the 5th team foul on the Yellow Jackets, and we'll have 2 free throws for Crown now coming back to their direction. It'll be Genevieve Sager, the freshman from Red Lodge, Montana. A lot of Red Lodge natives on this team for Coach Dave Peterson. In fact, if I count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you've not been to Red Lodge, Montana, their hometown, it's an absolutely beautiful part of the country. I highly recommend it. Haven't been there a couple times myself. In the meantime, she goes 1 for 2, 67-41, now 69-41. Sydney Crawford gets a short jumper, left baseline for the Jackets. She gets her first 2 points. 1:22 and counting remaining in this one. Left side now, Lily Strong. Now right side, Genevieve Sager out on top. Emma Kingsley. 5 seconds to shoot. Pass comes back out on top. Strong's going to have to do something with it. Fires it from long range right out on top, and it'll bound out of play. Shot clock violation against the Polars. Jackets will put it in play. 59.1 seconds remaining in this one. Jackets going to improve to 14-10. Overall, they'll go to 10-3 in the conference. Crown, meanwhile, will lose their 20th game of the season. They'll go to 4-20 and 3-10. As Crawford now fires from 3 left side, and she gets it to go down. Back-to-back buckets for Sydney Crawford, the second one being of the three-point variety to make it 72-41. Emma Kingsley in the front court now for Crown, goes left side. Out on top now, Genevieve Sager. Now on the baseline, it's Kingsley again going up with the shot and getting it to go down for 2. Shot clock is now off. 20 seconds left, and the Jackets don't have to shoot again if they so choose not to. But Hewitt will come left side, and she'll draw a reach-in foul here against Kaylee Glasgow. That one will come with 14.8 seconds remaining. Claude will inbound here. Pass comes in now, Hewitt. Now she'll try a high arcing three-point shot off the front rim, no good. Claude trying to rip the rebound out of there, picks it up, goes up off the glass and gets it to go down for 2. And Colleen Claude, the 3-sport athlete at UWS, gets the bucket and the foul. Foul on Emma Kingsley. 74-43, 8.2 seconds left. Claude at the line here for the Jackets. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound will kick to the near side and out of play off of Hewitt. 6.2 seconds remaining, and Crown will put it in play here at least one more time. Before we close out the regular season here at home for the Jackets, pass comes in. Kingsley in the front court. Goes with the runner, kicks the pass in the middle, picked off by Claude. The buzzer sounds. And the final 4 quarters of basketball for the Yellow Jacket women during the regular season here at the Mertz are in the books. Final score of this one, the Yellow Jackets 74, Crown 43. We'll take a quick break and come back with a brief post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy right after this. This is UWS Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network. Post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy as the Yellow Jackets close out the regular season home schedule with a 74-43 win here over Crown. The Jackets taking control early in the first quarter and then asserting themselves in the second, third, and fourth quarters to win this game 74-43. Yellow Jackets outscoring Crown 15-7 in the first, 11 in the second, 15-6 in the third, and 22-19 in the fourth. As we jump into the final team numbers from this one, Yellow Jackets 30 out of 73 as a team from the field, good for 41.1%. They were 9 for 32 from beyond the arc, good for 28.1%. And they were 5 for 9 from the stripe. Jackets really, though, asserting themselves on the rebounds. 50-23 plus 27 for the Yellow Jackets, including 19-4 on the offensive glass. And in terms of the assist to turnover, Jackets with 16 assists against 11 turnovers in the contest. Crown, meanwhile, 16 out of 53 shooting 30.2%. They were 3 for 16 from three-point range and 8 for 13 from the stripe. In terms of their assists to turnovers, they had 14 turnovers to go with 9 assists in the contest. Individually, the Yellow Jackets, a lot of players played in this game, and a lot of players scored for the Yellow Jackets. In fact, UWS got points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different players in the contest. But they were led by Emily Daler, a senior from Piers, Minnesota, with 13 points on 5 for 10 shooting. She also made a 3 in there, which lets you know what kind of night she was having. 2 for 3 from the stripe. She also had 8 rebounds for the Yellow Jackets in the contest. All that coming in just 14 minutes of game action. 10 points for Charlotte Firstel, her third straight double-double. She also had 12 rebounds, 5 for 6 shooting for Firstel in the contest. 11 points for Mackenzie Lesha, 8 points for Katie Dobson, and 6 points for Elise Bessinen. Meanwhile, Crown led in scoring by Braylee Reimer, who led all scorers with 23 points. She was 9 for 23 from the field. Didn't make a 3, but was 5 for 9 from the stripe. Had 6 rebounds as well for Crown and played 36 minutes in the contest. The post-game show player of the game, by the way, pretty obvious choice, I think. I have to give it to Emily Daler for the Yellow Jackets. Put together a really strong game here tonight. Only played 14 minutes, but again had 13 points in the contest and 8 rebounds, 5 for 10 from the field and 2 for 3 from the stripe. That's the kind of efficiency in 14 minutes that any coach will take at any time. So Emily Daler, the senior from Piers, Minnesota, is your post-game show player of the game. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, they will close out the regular season this coming Saturday against Minnesota Morris. February 22nd down at Jim Gramel's Port in Morris, Minnesota. It'll be a 4:45 tentative start time to that one. It might be our final broadcast of the season as well, although I somewhat doubt, depending on how games went tonight. Yellow Jackets' next possibility of being back on the airwaves will be as part of the UMAC tournament semifinal round, which begins on Wednesday, February 26th. But the Yellow Jackets won't know that what their UMAC tournament fate will be until the games this weekend are played. For more information on that one, you can go to uwsyellowjackets.com to find out if the Yellow Jackets will be at home and who they were playing. If that is the case, whichever that matchup is, if it is at home here, it will be both on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and also on Yellow Jacket TV. A big thank you, by the way, speaking of which, to Chris Allen, who is my engineer back in the studio at 91.3 FM for both games. Also a big thank you to Evan Ludwig, who is my engineer for both games on Yellow Jacket TV, as he was with me for both games as well. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast as well tonight, and we hope you'll join us for more Yellow Jacket athletics broadcasts as the 2024-25 athletic calendar continues to move along. So for Chris Allen back in the studio at 91.3 FM, and for Evan Ludwig and the rest of our crew at Yellow Jacket TV, this is Matt Johnson. One more time repeating the final score. Regular season home schedule is in the books for the Yellow Jackets, and they go out in winning fashion. Final score here from the Mertz, UWS 74, Crown 43. Thanks for listening and watching, everybody. This has been Yellow Jacket Women's Basketball on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Sports Network.